It's sweltering hot, but I had a thought that has been on my mind this morning, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, so I thought that I might say something here. And it reminds me of something that Jesus said in Christianity, and I'm paraphrasing it. I'm not quoting this exactly or anything, but it has something to do, about being kind to uh, all people because, you never know when you may be in the company or entertaining angels, something along those lines. And in this experience that I find myself right now with allegedly advanced heart failure, stage C, and not being able to find housing because I don't have three times the monthly income requirement for that based on my disability. So I get to live in a car and bake alive. It's very difficult, especially with being terminally ill. But there's something that being quite aware of is what I see happening all around me since I am out in this and I don't have four walls to go and stay in. While I am grateful that I at least have a vehicle to stay in to a certain degree out of the elements, and I might add that it seems over the last couple of weeks the synagogue of Satan is trying to take that away from me, but time will tell how this works out. But the point is I am very grateful for at least having a vehicle, and what I see happening around me are that there are so many people that do not even have a vehicle to stay in. And um, these people that we step over on the sidewalks and go on about our business, I wonder if these could be what Jesus was referring to. And although I am not a total religious fanatic or anything like that, I was raised in Christianity, and I do believe that there's truths in that book. I do believe that it's been heavily stepped on. Regardless, it's still what it is. But I was thinking to myself, instead of people just stepping over these people that, are defined as being homeless, and there's such a stigma with that instead of passing judgment on them, because a lot of the stigma that goes along with this homelessness is that they the people that are homeless are either drug addicts or alcoholics or have some type of mental illness. And while this may be very true in some occasions, from what I have seen, that is not always the case. My own experience that I'm going through now with this terminal illness and not being able to actually have housing because of not meeting the three times the monthly income requirements based on my disability, it makes me think that people shouldn't be judging people that are laying on the sidewalks and we step over them to get into the supermarket or to go on our way. And I've heard this expressed in different ways besides the way that Jesus referred to it, as I paraphrased it, that you know, you always be kind to people because never know when you might be in the company of angels or entertaining angels. And I think there's something really to that. I really do. I think, and this is my opinion, no one has to agree with me, but this is these throwaways, which I used to always call them throwaways because I always wondered about these people that just are outside and nobody seems to, uh, they just are there, but they're not. It's almost like they're a non-essential character, and I came across that again. I had come across that many years ago, that phrase. And I wonder if these people are giving a test to people that walk over them, step over them, and go about their business. And if they have any type of thought at all about these people, is, well, they're just some ne'er-do-well, they're an alcoholic, they're a drug addict, they brought it on themselves. Well, I'm not so sure that these people may not be what Jesus was referring to and what other philosophies have brought up about these non-essential characters. It can go by another phrase also, um, but I'll just stick with non-essential characters. This is just to say that these individuals are there, but in a literal sense, they are not there. What their primary function is within your reality is they're giving you a test. And it made me want to do this video. And while my videos probably do not make a lot of sense and all of that stuff, I understand that. Um, I think that people personally need to, mm, excuse me, I think people should really pay attention to these these people that seem to just be there, and most of them, for the most part, are just minding their own business, just kind of sitting there or laying there staring out into space. Have these random ones sometimes that will cuss you out or something, but for the most part, it's almost like they're there and they're waiting to see a response that they are going to get. Do not even offer them a crumb of bread. And y'all, I can be very, I am no angel. I can be human and have my own hang-ups with certain things, and I admit that. But you know what? Even in my situation in life, I help people out, and I have like nothing. But you know, I have a car, at least right now, until the synagogue of Satan finishes their last attack on me with my vehicle. I realize how fortunate I am to at least have a vehicle to sit in, even though it is baking hot and very uncomfortable. I'm not laying on a sidewalk sidewalk. So I think the point of this video is that we, all of us, and I just saw this morning, these people that are laying on the sidewalk, and I'm wondering to myself, they look human, but and it started crossing my mind, this is the reason I'm making this rambling video, is I'm wondering, is this what Jesus was talking about in the Bible about these people? The way he said it, like, always be kind to people because you never know when you might be in the company or entertaining angels. That really struck me this morning by an incident this morning, and that while they look physical, it could very well be very spiritual. And I just, for myself, think that perhaps it is a thing where some of these, if not many of them, are what is referred to as a non-essential character, and that is not meant to be a slander. It's just implying that they they look that like they're there in the physical, but in reality they're not. It is something perhaps that you are only seeing at that time, and you are being put through a test to see if you're going to help help this individual or individuals. And I'm not necessarily even saying give them money, because I'm not always sure that that is the best idea. Mm, but the idea of going into the supermarket and buying a sandwich and coming out and handing it to the person is totally different than giving someone money. But anyways, I guess just that's my thought on it. I don't know that anyone will grasp what I've even tried to communicate here or not. It would be my guess that while I believe that I'm more or less shadow banned on YouTube anyways, um, I'm not sure that if anybody understands even what I'm talking about, that anybody would care. That because I'm seeing that people don't seem to care about people, and this is before COVID and this lockdown thing. And I personally, since I have been out in this after lockdown, seem to have even gotten more um disinterested in others, uncaring. It is, and I'm sure it has to do with trauma that on a worldwide level that we have all just experienced, that has also contributed to people withdrawing into themselves and trying to maintain some type of life for themselves and barely get by, but at the same time not um, trying to look out for their fellow man. So anyways, in conclusion to this video, I think there's something to these non-essential characters, the entertaining of angels without your knowledge. I think there's something to that, and I think humanity right now, not that there have not been many bad times within our alleged human history, but I think right now humanity is being put through a test, and these non-essential characters are playing a big role on this to see how we're going to react when we step over this person absolutely has nothing with, I have nothing. They're laying on a sidewalk. Maybe they have a backpack, maybe not. I've seen it all. And it is a test to see if people have any shred of compassion for their fellow human beings anymore. And again, I'm not so sure that these people, while they look physical to us and definitely real, I'm not sure that these may not be angels giving us a test to see if we're at least going to buy this poor soul a sandwich or a cold beverage when it's 90 degrees or something. So, anyways, that's all I got to say with this. It's been too long, but I hope everybody stays safe. Take care. Bye.